Sweatshop. Because back in college, I wasted my fresh grad ticket grinding meshi. Chapter 3. Summing up our doomed lives in a too long 28 to 3 level disaster zone. They say to separate unchangeable facts. Original poster here. I got so much damn work left that I stumbled into some weird-ass way of thinking. Let's start with the conclusion. Today's theme is bad news. Brain dead bro works too slow, ruins himself with a logic tree. This is a breakdown thinking lecture to stop being an absolute brain dead unit. I bet you degenerates are just lying in bed right now, lazily listening to this stream. Escaping reality and thinking, man, my life is so over. Or maybe you're hiding in a bathroom stall slacking off from work. Either way, you're just bored goobers. Sorry, not sorry, it's just facts. Look, before getting into the main dish, I'll give you a quick breakdown of what I'm going to talk about. Because I know some of you brain-dead lads will start crying too long, didn't read, right away. Chapter 1. The true identity of tasks that just won't end. Chapter 2. The cult of consulting and the curse called meshi. Chapter 3. Summing up our doomed lives in a too long, didn't read format. Chapter 4. The pure void waiting at the end of the breakdown. I'll go through these 4 in order. Might go off on a tangent, but I'll bring it back, so chill. Alright, Chapter 1. The true identity of tasks that just won't end. A midnight office is the absolute worst, right? All the absolute units around me already clocked out on time, and the floor is pitch black. Just the lifeless humming of the air conditioner echoing in the void. My desk is covered in a pyramid of empty energy drink cans, and the blue light from the monitor is mercilessly burning my retinas. You feel me? Smacking my keyboard way too loud with a final clack, glaring at the screen, I think to myself, why the hell am I doing overtime again? Who the fuck is holding the controller to my life right now? I look at my task list, and it's completely red with overdue shit. Like the absolute hell of manually copy-pasting Excel cells, one by one. Some code monkey's macro broke, and for some reason, I'm the one wiping their ass. I try fixing the first error I see, but the moment I fix it, another one pops up. It's a straight-up game of whack-a-mole. And right in the middle, I get pinged on chat, get distracted, reply to it, and boom. An hour's gone, and I haven't finished a single thing. You degenerates know exactly what I'm talking about, right? The deadline is tomorrow morning, and I'm at 10% progress. So I just peek at my phone, open NanJ, and read some compilation thread titled Bad News. Original poster does whatever to escape reality. I bet you guys just act on whatever pops into your head and end up going absolutely nowhere too. Yep. That behavior just confirmed your low-tier education level. Stay mad. You're completely brain dead. You ain't even looking at the big picture. You're just blindly swinging at whatever pitch comes your way. Striking out on a garbage pitch that bounced in the dirt. That's just brain dead manual labor, bro. Keep that up and you'll be crawling at the bottom of society for life. Moving on to Chapter 2. The cult of consulting and the curse called meshi. Here's where the logic tree thinking tool I'm lecturing on comes in. You clueless normies who don't know this are just gonna get exploited. Listen up. A logic tree is a framework where you break down the causes and solutions of a problem, digging deeper like the branches of a tree. It's the kind of shit those smug corporate drones at foreign consulting firms like McKinsey love to use. To break it down so even us degenerates can understand. Picture this. You drop the big issue or theme you want to solve into a massive box on the far left. From there, you draw lines to the right, breaking it down into multiple boxes of elements. Then you branch out further to the right, dropping them into smaller and smaller layers. It's a structure to figure out the why behind the cause, or exhaustively list out the specific how actions to solve it. Let's say the theme is sales ain't going up. You break that down into are customer numbers dropping, or is the spending per customer dropping? If customer numbers are dropping, is it because we ain't getting new ones, or are the regulars bailing? You just keep expanding to the right like that. But here's where the real shit begins. Some try-hard, fake deep senior at my workplace stands in front of the whiteboard and says with a smug face. Let's make sure we break this issue down while being conscious of me's, no overlaps, no gaps. Mei. What the fuck? Is that some kind of food? It's literally a cult for try-hard consultants. They obsess over the tiny branches. Are we missing elements? Is there any overlap? And start endless dick-measuring contests in front of the whiteboard, marker in hand, going, we're missing this element, or these two overlap. The vibe in the meeting room is completely dead, and everyone's got that I want to go the fuck home look on their faces. In the end, building a beautiful tree that satisfies me becomes the goal, totally missing the actual point of finding a solution. Talk about confusing the means with the ends. What the hell is this waste of time? How about you break down and fix your gross undercut haircut and that unnecessarily tight suit sizing first broke? That being said, maybe that came out wrong. They actually have a point. It might go against your instincts, but this logic tree itself is a pretty absolute unit of a tool. Humans only see what they want to see, you know? They get obsessed with one specific cause and lose sight of the essence. But if you visualize it and break it down into components like this, you can pinpoint the branch with the highest impact solution. Separate your feelings from the facts, lads. This is a straight-up education right here. I'm doing such a massive flip-flop my shoulder's about to pop out. Alright, Chapter 3. Summing up our doomed lives in a too long, didn't read format. Let's use this logic tree to forcefully break down how doomed our own lives are. In the massive box on the far left, you write, why is my life so over? From there, extend the branches to the right and break down the causes. Broadly speaking, 3 things. I got no money. I got no girl. My job sucks ass. Extend the branches more. Why no money? Because my take-home pay is 150,000 yen. Why is it 150,000? Because I work at a garbage small-time company with no bonuses. Why'd I join such a sweatshop? Because back in college, I wasted my fresh grad ticket grinding pachinko and monitoring gacha game sales, rankings instead of job hunting. Because I spent all day looking at those cutie dye chads flexing their degrees and shitposting threads. Even though my own education is F-ranked here. Yikes. My past degeneracy just landed a critical hit, and my HP is at 0. Why no girl? Because I don't take care of my looks. Why don't I care? Because on my days off, I don't even shower. I go straight to Ramen-jiro, yell the order Yasai Mashi Mashi Abura Karame, and when I get home, I pass out in a food coma from the blood sugar spike. No shit, I'm not popular. I'm a pitch thrown way outside any woman's strike zone. Why does my job suck? Because it's all mindless busy work that doesn't build any skills. Why is it all busy work? Because my boss doesn't trust me. Self-realization. Moment AM. To dumb it down for us, what? Too long. Didn't read? Give you the summary? 8 bet. 1. Original poster is brain dead. 2. The company is a sweatshop. 3. Checkmate. That's it. Any deeper and it becomes an actual suicide watch, so we're stopping here. Why? I was supposed to dream of a high education and a high income. But open the lid, and it's just a loop of sleeping, eating, and browsing. Nan-jay. You degenerates are laughing your asses off right now. But try breaking yourselves down. I bet you'll say, well, I'm still better off than him. Press X to doubt. That's just your headcanon, isn't it? Your lives will branch out the exact same way, ultimately reaching the checkmate box. Source. Just trust me, bro. Let's fall into hell together, lad. And finally, the last chapter. The pure void waiting at the end of the breakdown. The original purpose of this logic tree is to pinpoint causes and make an exhaustive list of action plans. The point is to find a specific branch of solutions on how to crawl out of this rock bottom. But guess what the true cause I found was, after breaking down my problems all the way? In the end, no matter how the branches split, the true cause always converges back to a single black box. My own laziness and brain-dead incompetence. A logic tree is supposed to expand into multiple causes. But in my case, it all comes back to one thick trunk, labeled original poster, is a degenerate. It's a reverse logic tree. What the? Absolute void. Not even a kick in sight. It's a straight-up 28-3 level disaster zone. They say to separate unchangeable facts from changeable ones, but the very root of my life is rot. No matter how much I extend the branches, all that blooms are dead leaves. Brutal but true. Once you identify the true cause, you're supposed to think about the how to solve it. But I can't change the past, and there's no magic pill to suddenly make me an absolute unit. So what do? Only thing left is to hope for the next life. Solution: reincarnation. I've been reading way too many trash isekai light novels. Yep, I am dead. All those pretty words and business books out there are just pure delusions. The only people who can solve problems with a logic tree are the elites who actually have the skills and the capital to do it. For bottom feeders like us, it's just a torture device that forces us to look straight at the reality of how completely fucked we are. Whatever, man. At least you gotta look at bottom tier original poster and feel relieved, right? Basking in that superiority complex of wow, there are some real idiots in the world. At least I'm doing better as the best copium for you guys. Well, not like I give a shit. I'll keep dropping these garbage threads so you degenerates have the fuel to live another day with dead fish eyes. So just sub to the channel for now. If you don't like it, don't watch. Post the thread, normies. Next time, I'll be explaining the fallacy of composition. Hey, we're done here. Gotta be up early tomorrow, so I'm going to sleep. You lads just go the fuck to sleep too. Later.